Top 20 most beautiful places to visit in Denmark. Denmark is known to be the home of some of the world's happiest people. With colorful buildings, good welfare packages, terrific vacation spots, and warm and trusting locals, the Kingdom of Denmark goes beyond its history with Vikings. Located in Northern Europe, this rich heritage borders Germany and Canada, the Arctic, and the Atlantic Ocean, among others. Boasting over 400 islands, some of which are Zealand, Funen, and Falster, Denmark is known for elaborate and charming old towns, incredible geographical formations providing unusual views, and hardy people. If you ever want to reawaken your happiness or treat yourself to an exciting vacation, here's a list of the 20 most beautiful places you must visit in Denmark. 20. Lego House, Billund, Jutland. First off, Billund is the perfect town for a laid-back vacation if you are ever in the mood. Also, this town is specifically recommended for Lego lovers. Let's begin with the vibrant and action-packed spot, Lego House. Get ready to have the time of your life as you unlock your creativity at the different zones, shop, and eat. Before we unpack all that, let's get to know Billund and its Lego history a bit. Billund is known to be the birthplace of Lego, being the home of the original Lego factory. It is only natural that it hosts the highly talked about Lego House and its amusement park, Legoland. The Lego House is a 12,000 square meter avenue filled with 25 million Lego bricks. At Lego House, each visitor only needs a ticket to enter a place where the creativity can be unleashed. Inside is the Tree of Creativity, one of the world's largest Lego structures ever built. There are also 4 experience zones named Blue, Green, Red, and Yellow, respectively. There's also the Masterpiece Gallery, Lego Museum, roof terraces, and much more, all centered around creating the most pleasurable experience for people of all ages. Get creative by building with physical and digital Lego bricks, learning Lego history, and interacting with Lego built by the most creative Lego fans. Here's a tip. Do not leave the Lego house without building a Lego fish and visiting the Lego store. 19. Legoland Resort, Billund. Thanks to the origin of Lego in Billund, the otherwise small town surrounded by farmlands has the home of Legos to keep it busy all year round with tourists. Let's quickly clear up the misunderstanding about Legoland and the Lego house. Many people easily confuse both sites, but they are 2 different places with Legoland on the outskirts of town. It has the facilities of most traditional parks, but in the Lego-themed version. Complete your Billund experience with the Legoland amusement park. We have it on good authority that it is the most famous amusement park around, and it is suitable for people of all ages, not just children. This makes it perfect for the entire family, as the adults will get to explore their inner child at the Lego theme park. If you are thrilled in an environment filled with so much action, speed, colors, and rides, here is the one for you. With automated rides supported by robots that let you program yourself and explore beautiful Lego cities, there is so much fun to have, especially for Lego lovers. To maximize your time, use the Legoland app to get a feel for things, specifically waiting time for rides, and jump into the action when you arrive to either relax or get some action hopping from land to sea and into air as you please. We hear there are Lego-themed options for food at the food joint, so it will be a good idea to taste the Lego brick fries before you leave. 18. Roskilde, Zealand. If you are a Viking buff waiting for Viking-related locations, come along to Roskilde. The city of Roskilde on Zealand Island is away from the hustle of the nation's capital and other extremely busy attractions in Denmark. Roskilde lies west of Copenhagen, and a train from the central station, a rented car, or a planned excursion with an agency will take you there. Roskilde has 2 major must-see locations: the Viking Ship Museum, housing 5 ships recovered from the fjord, and the largest Viking ship in the world, about 37 meters in length. Complete your Viking experience by rowing the fjord on an hour-long boat trip and take amazing pictures while at it. The second is the most beautiful and possibly the most important church in Denmark, the 12th century Roskilde Domkirke Cathedral, named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is famous for its much-adapted Gothic-styled architecture and for being the resting place for 39 Danish monarchs. Before leaving Roskilde, if you chance upon a festival, make the most of it and have a swell time. We hear nobody does it like them. 17. Torvhallern. If you love to experience the local market in a new place, this is for you. Popular consensus votes Torvhallern as an excellent food market in Copenhagen. So, this urban market is your best option for fresh foods, Denmark's best of the best delicacies, and shops filled with worthy finds. All local produce, desserts, gourmet foods, and beverages are stocked in the stalls within the marketplace. Torvhallern is a good spot to try out if you are visiting the nation's capital and need to eat out often during your trip. This lovely food hall is tucked into the city center around a bustling street and pristine lakes. It is the best place to taste new foods on your way to take a stroll through the bridge or take in more of the city. This marketplace is mainly divided into 2 halls filled with small food places, takeout eateries, kitchen finds, and alcoholic beverages. There are also seafood options, a butcher shop, a Turkish butcher stand, and an organic store for lovers of organic meals. These places come with warm, hands-on teams ready to suggest suitable choices and even teach you how to make some. It does not stop at making your stomach happy. Before leaving, help yourself to get some nice scented flowers and potted plants if those are your vibe, and you will be glad you visited. 16. Nyhavn. Tour Copenhagen's #1 spot with the most iconic sights. Go people watching and sightseeing, and easily pair your Nyhavn experience with a bike ride along the streets or a boat tour to get picture-worthy views of the town. Nyhavn is the city's historic harbor, which has turned into a modern hub for various activities, specifically nightlife. It has never ceased to draw a crazy crowd to the district, making it the city's most visited place. Adorned with 17th and 18th century beautifully colored buildings, bars, cafes, and eateries, there is so much to unpack in this entertainment district, which offers scenic views, history, culture, and fine dining. Additionally, not only is it a modern hub, but Nyhavn also holds some of the city's classic history of architecture and literature, which are good sources of inspiration. Lovers of architecture would be interested in a blue-gray building along the canal, the oldest property in the area. And every lover of literature deserves to know and explore Nyhavn as it is the home of the Hans Christian Andersen. History has it that the author of The Little Mermaid and The Ugly Duckling lived in some houses like Nos 20, 67, and 18 most of his life. Never worry about missing some excellent spots by venturing out on your own. Arrange for expert tour guides from among the knowledgeable locals to truly take you through the experience. Make your pick from the guided tour packages curated to see some of the places like the Amalienborg Palace, the Opera House, and even the Little Mermaid statue. Pro tip: you may need to exercise a bit of patience, especially while trying to access the cafes, pubs, and boats, as you may get slammed by many other people trying to do the same. 15. Groen Skagen. If you love the seaside experience, complete with water, sand, waves, and memorable pictures of the wonders of nature, visit the northmost tip of Denmark to see where the Baltic and the North Seas meet but never merge. Skagen, the far side of Jutland, has been popular for this wonder existing within it. The fascinating site consists of deposited sand and gravel carried through by strong currents. This barrier sometimes increases its length and is predicted to cover the main road in 100 years, so now may be the best time for you to hurry over before it gets blocked. The landscape around the Groen area is a serene natural reserve that provides a rich avenue for wildlife. Seals and other bird species can often be found lounging to sunbathe, attracting tourists. This may be your best spot for your much-needed birdwatching and meeting with cute sea animals. While children and adults are allowed to play in the frequently occurring small body of water around the area, tourists are prohibited from going closer to or swimming in the large body of water because the currents can be crazily powerful, so stay safe. Cars can be packed at the car parks reserved for a fee, then board buses known as Sandormans, driven by tractors ready to take you around the area. 14. Kronborg Castle. Hamlet Castle. Head out an hour north of Copenhagen to Kronborg Castle, the real-life place where Shakespeare's Hamlet was set. Whether or not Shakespeare visited the castle in his days is unknown, and that only adds to the many mysteries surrounding him. Still, it is immortalized as Elsinore, which has become its English name in his renowned play Hamlet. Balanced on the extreme northeastern tip of the island of Zealand, the Kronborg Castle has a long history, having been in existence since 1420 and has been burnt and rebuilt. But its history and culture remain, which led it to become a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the year 2000. The castle offers 3 different tours of its rich history daily. Look out for the creepy bits and hidden experiences of the Kronborg Castle. And just so you know, the famous Holger and Dane's imposing statue lives here, and we heard he is ever ready to wake up and defend Denmark if she is ever in trouble. For the peak experience, visit during the summer to enjoy live performances of the greatest Shakespearean plays of all time, performed by local and international companies. 13. Iskov Castle. Here is another castle worth your time. If you are a fan of dazzling picturesque sights, you should really check this one out. Plan a coordinated trip to one of Europe's best preserved water castles, which features a natural moat, Knight's Hall, spires, ghastly creatures, museums with many vintage collections, a play forest, and many awesome activities for people of all ages. Priding itself as one of Europe's finest Renaissance buildings, the castle stands tall with years of history in inspiring exhibitions featuring veteran cars, dolls, airplanes, historical dresses, and roaring motorcycles. Go up close and have fun in the world's biggest and most wonderful dollhouse with over 3,000 created for Titania, the Queen of the Fairies, her prince consort, and their 7 fairy children. Bring your dreams alive in the Dream Palace by interacting with the exquisite dollhouse and its lined-up activities. Make awesome memories at the award-winning historic gardens and make every moment count by dutifully exploring the castle. Go ahead and live your dreams in the most breathtaking forest, either as a child or an adult, reliving childhood. 12. The Faroe Islands. For the perfect outdoor adventure, reserve a place at this restricted island by buying a ticket and prepare for a 2 to 3 day getaway to the Faroe Islands around the North Atlantic Ocean, a convenient 3-hour flight from Copenhagen. This island is the perfect haven for those who enjoy birdwatching, diving, fishing, hiking, bicycling, kayaking, cycling, and horse riding. The fun never stops till you say so, and the possibilities are endless. Prepare for an out-of-the-world experience with all the outdoor events that are guaranteed a good time and a vacation well spent. Retire to a certified campsite at the end of each day to rest and anticipate another day ahead, as wild camping is not a thing on this island. If you love birdwatching, do not leave until you have seen the seabirds at Vestmanna Bird Cliffs, where there are thousands of them, and the Gossadalur village, where there is the pristine Mullafjörður waterfall. 11. Street art viewing, rooftops, time travel at Aarhus. Aarhus is one of Denmark's most popular cities, the second largest after the capital, and there is a lot to see and do. The nation's best not only reside in Copenhagen, but also across many cities, including Aarhus. Guided by expert commentary from tour guides, you will learn about Danish art culture through the best graffiti and street art. Climb different local rooftops to enjoy the city's beauty from an elevated view. Learn the fascinating progression of Danish culture through the centuries at the open-air museum of Den Gamble and explore some of the best Danish structures with themed exhibits. Travel into the past and learn the rich culture that has evolved into today's lifestyle for the Danes, and you might just find interesting bits for your creative genes. Don't stop there. Engage the friendly locals and tour guides to point you towards other unique spots. Make a quick detour to those places if time permits before leaving Aarhus. If you are still around at night, visit the Latin Quarter of Aarhus and enjoy the nightlife with the many pubs, bars, and restaurants. 10. Tour of Castles. We know we have mentioned a few castles before, but we can't help but mention the others, as Denmark is home to over 400 castles, but only about 37 are open to the public. Explore the rich history of Denmark's royalty, who left their trails in castles and palaces for the present age. Step back in time for the beautifully decorated rooms, art collections, and picturesque grounds of some of Denmark's oldest and most renowned castles. Consider visiting Christianborg Palace, housing the Danish parliaments, Rosenborg Castle, a royal hermitage, Frederiksborg Castle, which houses the Museum of National History, and Amalienborg Palace, home of the Danish royal family. 9. Ribe. Disconnecting from the busy lifestyle of modern cities and becoming youthful and free is possible in Ribe, Denmark's oldest town. Enjoying the quiet ambiance of this old city is a joy to live for, from exploring the town's 1,300-year-old history, secrets, and spice. Busy yourself with the many art shops and restaurants to search for new items to own and to gift your loved ones while savoring the uniqueness of age-long recipes preserved over time. Consider visiting the Ribe Cathedral. Immerse yourself in the Viking culture and history. Visit the zoo, the many museums, and art centers. When in need of a change of pace, Ribe is positioned in a way that easily allows you to access some action and speed if you need to step out of the quiet and old-fashioned world steeped in history and art. Easily make your way to Mando Island or Legoland to rejoin the fast-paced world and return to quietness when it gets a little too much. The choice is all yours. 8. Bornholm. Denmark's sunniest city welcomes you. Bornholm, popularly referred to as Sunny Island, offers literal warmth from the weather to the feel of the environment. White sandy beaches, quaint fishing towns, special delicacies, dramatic cliffs, delightful ruins are all within your reach in this idyllic landscape. How much fun and memories are you ready to have and make on this sunny island? Decide that and get it underway by first stopping to see Ronnie. Catch the red timber houses lining the street from World War II. One of the best summer spots, Gudhjem, sits on the rocky coast of Bornholm's Baltic seashore with its very own delicacy called Sol over Gudhjem. Make sure to visit the lively harbor before you go. Climb, hop, and make your way around the dramatic Hammershoes Castle ruins, the largest in Northern Europe. Get a unique view from Bornholm from the topmost side of the cliff and bask in the air before making your way down. There's more to see at the immaculate Duod Beach. You may want to skip the pronunciation and just lounge in the pretty sand for the refreshing breeze. 7. Møns Klint. This is another testament to nature's wonders right in Denmark. These chalky cliffs are so big. Stretching south of the capital, and once truly experienced, you may never want to say goodbye. Now referred to as Denmark's Gold Caribbean, this 70-million-year-old chalky wonder offers sailing boats, kayaking, diving, snorkeling, fishing trips, and many other adventurous activities. While hiring your gear and getting busy alone is okay, it would be better and more fun to take on the services of a seasoned tour guide who will help you navigate the cliffs while regaling you with the unique history, which is a win-win for you. Go horse riding on the joyous little Icelandic ponies along many trails on the cliffs and in the quiet forests. Not only are they adorable, they are skilled in going around the area to offer you the best time. Try sleeping under the night sky for a change, in a place free from light, and catch the shooting stars and the galaxy shining down at you. And if this isn't something you would love, do not pass up the chance to strap on a helmet, get on a bike, and explore the bike trails or hire the little romantic lighthouse cabin where you get a hot tub, champagne, and the best views all in the great outdoors. 6. Rundetårn, the Round Tower. Within Copenhagen's oldest neighborhood lies one of Denmark's most popular structures. This round tower was once an observatory and the tallest among the city's rooftops. Long ago, astronomers studied the stars and planets from the observatory above, but that has given way to concerts and exhibitions of all kinds. However, visitors gaze at the sky and see some of the city's most important buildings from there. The view above is spectacular and just about sets the mood for something romantic. In case you ever feel the need to make a romantic gesture from up there, go for it. You might want to check out the library up there now, serving as a concert room and a small exhibition that gives more insight into the city's past. We must warn you that there is no elevator, so visitors must climb the spiral staircase. 5. Odense. Starting out the top 5 picks is the Danish culture hotbed Odense, the third largest city in Denmark and the largest in Funen Island, parked with adventure and the perfect relaxing getaway activities. Odense is special for being the birthplace of Hans Christian Andersen, and you may want to start exploring from his house, a building dedicated to his art, so lots of fairy tales await you. Stop and view the many fairy tale sculptures within the town and immerse yourself in the all history and memories they unravel. Make sure to visit the Funen Open Air Village, which takes you back in time to experience the living style of the past age. Visit the Odin Zoo, and remember that the Iskov Castle is also there for you to see. 4. Wen National Park. Nestled along the western coast of Denmark is a hidden gem, the Wen National Park. Stretching over 146,000 hectares, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a haven for nature enthusiasts and those seeking tranquility amidst breathtaking landscapes. The Wadden Sea, with its unique tidal flats, is the star attraction of the park. The sea recedes twice a day, revealing vast mudflats that visitors can explore on guided tours. Birdwatchers will be delighted by the park's numerous migratory birds numbering millions. From graceful swans to majestic eagles, the park offers a rare opportunity to observe these magnificent creatures up close. For those interested in history and culture, the park is dotted with charming villages and historic sites. Adventure seekers will find plenty to do in the park as well. From hiking and cycling to kayaking and horseback riding, the Wen National Park offers various outdoor activities for all ages and skill levels. Whether you're looking for a peaceful retreat or an adrenaline-pumping adventure, the park has all it takes to host you. 3. Tuli Gardens, Copenhagen. Tuli Gardens gives the fairy tale experience in real life with so many lights, magic, and lush gardens. Known to be one of the world's oldest and most popular amusement parks, existing since 1843 and retaining an original wooden roller coaster. Tuli Gardens is simply a charming delight, which is why Walt Disney surprisingly traveled here for inspiration. Located right in the heart of Copenhagen, Denmark's capital, Tuli Gardens boasts lush gardens and the coolest amusement park, with as many as 24 rides to get busy with. Each one promises a great experience as there is no dull moment. Created with the most unique sense of creativity, each ride offers a different experience from the last. Every week promises live concerts, fireworks, and many light shows. You may want to check out the theme park hidden in the background. What completes a good time? Certainly good food. Fill up your purse with money to spend on the fantastic Danish food selections and more in different stalls waiting for you to savor after the rides, and if your vibe is for picnics, pack a pretty picnic and set it up against your favorite garden setting. While the gardens are open from summer to Halloween through Christmas, you may want to visit during the holiday season to enjoy the Christmas market. If you are not one for the crowd, simply visit on weekdays. 2. Indre By, for the nightlife. As we have mentioned the harbors, parks, islands, castles, museums, and other sites, it is only fair to include the nightlife scene to go all round. There's a concept known as hygge in Denmark. Hygge encourages us to make the ordinary special and to indulge in all the good things around us. The Indre By area of Copenhagen, among other cool spots, offers a thorough nightlife experience with several bars and pubs where you can have fun. Visit places such as the ICC Theater, Aloe Cocktail Bar, Curfew, no, not as a restriction, but as a bar, Bloom, Little Green Door, and any other nightlife spot you wish to try out. Let go of the stress and spend the night dancing. 1. Tuli National Park. If you favor the wind and sand combination, tour Denmark's wildest national park for a day's journey or an extended stay. There are many activities to keep you busy in this twisted forest of untouched dunes, local rhythm, and traditional seaside villages powerfully influenced by the North Sea. The Tuli National Park is a mixture of serenity and beauty in a wild and windswept kind of way. Head out to hike, camp, sightsee, fish, eat, and experience water creatures and the calm of sand-swept forests. The over 94 square miles are yours to do as you please, whether you choose to bike slowly, go on a horse ride, or tour the trails of the sandy beaches with an expert guide. If you are an animal lover, navigate to the local wildlife and look out for the district red deer, Denmark's largest terrestrial mammal, or spot the seals chilling by the seaside. You just might also get lucky to behold the white-tailed eagle or the crane. The perfect place to find these animals if it's your lucky day will be somewhere called the Mountain, which is another stunning sight. Other pleasurable activities to consider are fishing with the locals in some of the free lakes at the Steinbjerg Fishing Village, sleeping under the stars at the reserved camping areas for the perfect camping experience, and eating the local delicacies while taking advantage of Denmark's Center for Extreme Water Sports, Cold Hawaii to surf, or engage in paddleboarding on a still day. If you like this video, do let me know in the comments, and obviously, leave your likes too. Do not forget to share and subscribe. Above all, activate your notification bell so you don't miss the next video when it drops. Until next time, do take care and stay safe.